Hey guys!
Hi everybody!
Hope y'all are having a friggin' awesome day.
Yes, it is the last day in January. And what did we do today, Colton?
We walked into Idaho.
Idaho! We survived Wyoming in December and January in the middle of winter, and I say that with so much gratitude because it was probably the most beautiful winter Wyoming has ever seen.
Yes. Thank you, Mother Nature.
Yes. And all the people in Wyoming.
You guys rock.
There are so many people that reached out that helped, and there are a lot of people that reached out that we either started making plans with and kind of lost you guys in translation. I'm so sorry. Or people that just reached out that we were so blessed with so many people that were reaching out. We didn't need extra help. So thank you.
Wyoming is awesome. You guys rock. So.
Quick, tiny little update. Baby bump.
Ooh!
Ta-da! It's growing. It is growing. I'm still walking normal, mostly.
Not even waddling. She's boss.
Lots of wiggles and kicks, and especially a lot when I don't walk. So we like walking because then they don't punch me so much.
Kiddo likes an active mama.
Yes.
Yeah. So we wanted to share some of the adventures and some of the things that took place for us to be able to make it across Wyoming.
Yes. The least populated state in the U.S., I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
So, right before Christmas, I got some new boots from our sponsor, Vask. Thank you. And they sent them, and I didn't get to wear them very much, like walking before.
Just around the house type stuff.
Yeah,
of our hosts.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
And so we wore it around the house of our host, and I was like, oh, these are so great, and I was super pumped, and they were great boots. When we got dropped back off after our Christmas excursion, P.S. thank you, Colton's parents, for coming to see us. After we got dropped off after our Christmas excursion, we walked about 15 miles, and the next day, my whole right foot, right ankle, right knee, right leg just was
debilitated.
No dice.
She'd sit down, and she just wouldn't move. I'm like, I need help up.
I couldn't. I had to. Yeah, it was really sad, and then I'd have to actually like grab my leg and like lift it to go upstairs.
It was we've had a few of these, and we haven't shared all of them, but it was one of those elements that come up on this walk that we're heavily concerned about,
and we're like, oh no, is this gonna stop the walk?
Is this gonna stop the walk? Do we need to go? What do we need to do? Yeah.
So anyway, one of the things we haven't shared very much is that on this walk we've been putting my Eastern medicine practice and Colton's mentoring practice through the ringer, just seeing how far it will go, how much it'll do. We haven't done pain medications, we haven't done cold medicine. I've had shingles twice, no antibiotics. It's been amazing. So Colton has a mentoring technique that he got from his program that he now teaches his clients, and what it is it's basically targeting what's going on in the brain that's causing the pain and the stuff in the body. So I was like, all right. So I pulled out the charts and I looked up that spot and I did the technique, and the next day my whole leg felt better. My ankle was just a little tender, my right ankle. So the morning was crazy.
It was all sorts of mayhem and chaos.
Stuff and things.
Plumbing and
that just
anyway
slowed us down. So we didn't end up leaving until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. Now it's the middle of winter, sun goes down around 5:30, and we're like 20 miles from the next town. And
it was the gas station. It's not a town.
It was a gas station. There were some houses.
Yeah, there were houses. I don't know if anybody lived there.
Town. Maybe it was a village.
About 20 miles from
there.
That. And I don't know. We felt that it was just one of those times that we just needed to go. Nothing set up. No towns.
Not
no like
sure
city or
what we were
anything.
gonna
Just go.
Just go. So we did, and at about 3 o'clock in the morning, we arrived at this gas station that was already closed, and for the last like couple of hours we had no idea what we're walking towards, if we'd get anything or anyone or help or anything, and it was surprisingly, it was like the warmest night in Wyoming that we had. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
I mean, we had everything we like layers on, but it stayed like warm enough. I mean, it only got down to like the 20s, I think, that
Yeah.
night.
So it was like, which I know to you guys are probably like 20s, but honestly, 20s and 30s have been amazing to walk in. They've
With low wind.
with all of our gear.
20s and 30s is good.
With our gear, I wouldn't do without it.
Yeah.
So anyway, waddled literally like a penguin for the last like at least 3 to 7 miles.
It's pretty broad range, but it was pretty waddly. The waddle got like
Worse.
heavier as the time went on.
Bad enough that the last like mile or two, every like probably last mile, every like 50 feet, I'd stop and I'd sit for like 20 seconds and then be like, okay, I can do this, and then get back up. So it was
It's
intense
true.
and emotional.
It was hard to watch. Yeah, it was. I mean, I was hurting too, but I could. it was tough.
So we get over by this gas station. We're like, we haven't seen anybody.
Closed.
We're
It's
not talking to
closed.
anybody. There's a couple guys that had driven by that stopped and waved and like, hey, you guys okay? And we were okay. So we were just like, yeah. And then they kept going.
But they were going the opposite way anyway.
That's true. So anyway, we find this like shack, and the front door was locked. And for whoever owns the shack, if you're watching this, thank you. And hopefully we left it in okay condition. The side door was unlocked, and there was like a thing at the bottom of the door that was like blocking cold air from getting in. And we go in, and it's just this little shack with a cement floor with washers and dryers and a space heater that was on, which we just assumed was to keep them from freezing.
Yeah, I guess so.
So it's probably like 50 degrees in the
Maybe.
shack.
About that.
Maybe more, but like 50. So I get there and this is the place.
Just knew.
Yes.
I just was so grateful for this cement floor and this smelly, kind of warm-ish shack.
Dirty.
It was, but it was warm enough to sleep, and we were safe. And we
Yes.
slept for probably about
We did
6
throw it on a
hours.
tarp.
Yeah, we had tarp, and then we slept about an hour, and I woke up with horrible aching pain in my legs,
Me too.
throbbing, and I was chilly, and so I grabbed the space blankets. We wrapped up,
Space blanket.
and we slept from about 3 to 9 or so.
Yeah.
And by then we got up and we went to the gas station that was across the parking lot.
Yeah.
The first thing she said when we woke up, "We made it! We're alive!"
I
was like,
so grateful that I was alive, and baby was fine, Colton was fine, and I'd gotten enough rest that I was like, I just did 20 miles. I could do like 15 more.
yeah, that was where we're going to Sinclair. We thought we could make
Yeah.
it there.
So we get up, get our stuff together, go to the gas station, get some breakfast. The lady was super nice. She gave us bean dip and chips for free, which we were really grateful for. And then we started walking, and about 7 or 8 miles in, I was done.
Me too. That's when my I had some shoulder pain start to come up. That took me almost 10 days to heal.
So
Got that figured out.
yes, so we are sitting at this little truck stop, and this nice guy comes in and ends up making us dinner, and then this nice lady comes over and she ends up contributing financially to the journey to help us keep going. And the people that manage this truck stop had been over at one point saying, if you need anything, come let us know at our house. It's just right over here. It's like 2 minutes walking, or like a minute walking, or something like that. Like, okay. So we went over and asked them if they could give us a ride into town. We arranged a hotel, which, thank you. We arranged a hotel, and we're just like, New Year's Eve, let's take a break, let's get a rest. But the really amazing thing about this was that the woman that we met who managed this truck stop, rest stop, she posted on Facebook to a couple of pages, and that attracted the attention of another lady who also posted a couple of places on Facebook. And the landslide of people that reached out to us. Yeah.
That was just my.
Yes. The landslide of people that reached out to us wanting to help was unimaginable. And this literally showed up. It literally showed up at the rest stop called Fort Steele, which was 15 miles away from Rollins. And Rollins was the last real something before the Red Desert, which, for those of you who know Wyoming, or those of you who don't, it's 110 miles between there and the next city. There's a small town and there's another gas station and there's like a fireworks stand, but that's it in 110 miles. It was the part of Wyoming that scared me the most. It was the thing about Wyoming that scared me the most. And we literally ran into the right person at the right time. And we got support from people in Rollins, lots of different people doing rides and dinners and breakfasts and housing, which was amazing. And then we had an unimaginably amazing family on the other end in the Rock Springs and Point of Rocks area that basically got us through the rest of the Red Desert, just their family.
Just a lot less red than I imagined. To just putting that out there.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Yeah. It was amazing. But we were able to enjoy the wonders of it because we had literally met the right person at the right moment that caused this chain of events to happen. And now we're in Idaho. We walked into Idaho today safe and sound because of all of the people in Wyoming that helped us out. We made it through that hardest stretch. Well, I don't even feel like that was the hardest stretch. I almost feel like this stretch before Laramie was harder.
Yeah, that was tough.
But we survived Wyoming because of all of the incredible people, because of his mentoring practice and my healing practice that helped take care of our bodies when I got shingles again in Wyoming, when he was struggling with a bunch of shoulder stuff and neck stuff, my leg stuff that I've been dealing with. I don't know if I said earlier or not, Vasque did totally take care of me and got me some other boots that have worked amazing. They got me through
Thank you, Vasque.
the rest of Wyoming, and now we're in a new pair of boots to get us the rest of the way, but we are so grateful. So
yes, so I don't know, I just want to encourage you guys to, if you have that, I don't know, whatever it is inside that says go do this thing or go for it or pursue whatever it is you're thinking of, to do it. You could meet the right person or have some experience that could be a landslide, just like we had. It's amazing how the timing works out on that, especially when you act in faith. And I don't know, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be out here and meet so many of you amazing people across the entire United States, and for our practices, for our careers, that we're able to, like she said, put through the ringer, put to the test, and to see how far it's been able to take us, been able to come this far and stay in such a positive space, and be able to heal our bodies and not just put a band-aid over these ailments that we have because we didn't physically train coming out here, but to be able to actually go into it and figure out what's going on and allow our bodies to heal themselves. So just all of these things playing on and being all so interconnected and everything is just, it's all been playing a huge role in it. And I don't know, we love you guys.
yeah, I think the biggest thing is we just want you to know that we are two random people from Utah who had no idea what we were doing. I had never backpacked before, and we are 8 states down of 10. We have 2 left, and I really feel like we can make it now, and I didn't know that before this trip. So if there's something you want to do, we encourage you, go for it.
Do it.
And ladies, I am not walking pregnant to prove a point. I want you guys to know that you are stronger than you realize, more capable than you know. I'm learning that about myself. I'm not doing this walk this way. Well, I didn't plan this. I'm not, but I'm not doing this walk this way because I know I'm capable. I'm doing it learning that I'm capable and learning that I'm more strong than I know. And I'm hoping that it will give you at least one example in your life that you're stronger than you know. So, we love you guys bunches. We're so grateful for the support we've had for the foundations, Make-A-Wish Foundation and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. If any of you want to donate, our website, 2918miles.com. You guys know that. We love you and appreciate you being on our journey with us. So
Love
thank
you
you.
guys. Stay dedicated to what you love. See you guys.
Bye.